ending community college, transferring, taking a summer class, and then the first fall semester here was all online. And just seeing certain people in classes, their little Zoom icon in the corner, all that you can really get in that aspect. But then when it came on to, I think it was that spring, so a year and a half ago in the start of spring, when it was the first time classes were classes were in person, I was sitting in a class and I was hearing someone talking in the back of class, or they heard me talk in the back of class, and was like, "Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Are you Jaden?" I'm like, "Yeah, wait a minute." And it was Minjay. We recognized each other by our voices because we had talked during Zoom classes, but never had like a face to match the voice. So then I can't remember what class it was, but I was sitting and talking to someone in class, and then he walked up like, "Wait a minute, are you?" Yeah, it was hilarious. Well, it is the capstone project, so it's kind of the culmination of all that you learned and kind of had applied to use forward, and now get to do something really cool. So at least for me, that was one of the most interesting, most kind of like partly rewarding things is like, yeah, you get to look at it like, we are like our team, like we made that. And being able to kind of like see the fruits of all of your labor and all of like the work and some of that had paid off. And even now looking at other parts that normally you would buy or that you would whatever. Yeah, like you made it, and then seeing other parts now that it changes your perspective on things. Because now, like, for example, I was looking at like a molly panel that you could put in the back of to mount stuff on for, I was gonna put it in the back of like an off-road car or something like that. But then maybe a few years ago, or several years ago, I wouldn't have thought, oh yeah, I can just it equips you with the skills of like, oh yeah, I could make that. Like, oh yeah, you could water jet it here, bend it here, and then yeah, I can make it in SolidWorks and then go from there. So then actually knowing how to do it. So part of that is like it changes your perspective on a lot of that, and you get to learn some new stuff. You're never gonna have this kind of time off again and look, I'm graduating with a bunch of friends, and we're all like pretty much around the same time. So we're like, well, yeah, let's go on a trip, because in the future, everyone's gonna likely have a job or have other commitments, and they're not gonna be able to take a week or two or whatever to go on a trip or something like that. So we are going to Greece for like an island hopping thing the week after graduation. Like family friends that I've grown up with predominantly, and yeah, we're going to Greece and a bunch of other like islands in Greece that I don't know the name of. I just was kind of like, okay, let's give it a shot.